Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. You are watching our cloud school, and here we are discussing about Azure Data Factory and different scenarios which we can configure or use with Data Factory. Today in this video we will have a demonstration in which we would like to copy a file of a specific extension from one blob storage or one source location to another source location. For the demonstration, I am going to use this ADF instance which is there on my screen. You can launch the ADF right by clicking on this Launch Studio. That will launch the ADF instance on a different tab which will look like this. So this is the ADF instance which I have already opened. Now before I set up the activities which I would like to perform on this ADF, let me just give a context of the scenarios. For a context, I have a storage account in which I have multiple CSV file, and then there are some other type of file like PNG file also uploaded to this storage account container. What I want to do is I would like to copy all the CSV file, right? Only the CSV files from this location to the other storage account onto this particular location, right? So this is the target storage account in which I have output container, and this container I have already some files. So let me just delete these files just to avoid any confusion. So here in this container I want to move all my files which is only of CSV type, right? So we basically want to filter out the copy selection. Now to perform this activity, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create new pipeline. To create a new pipeline, you can click here on this option, and that will select a pipeline option. That will launch a new pipeline create option, and that will open this author board. That is where we can specify the pipeline. So let's give it a name to the pipeline. So I'll call it as a pipe, as in copy multi CSV, right? And now within this pipeline I would like to add the activities which can perform the copy activity. So obviously I'm going to use the copy activity which is available inside the move and transform option. So let's drag the copy data activity, which has an option basically which gives an ability to copy the files. So here I'm going to specify the source location. So to specify the source location from where the copy activity should connect and copy the data, you can specify the source dataset. Now the source dataset is the dataset obviously you have to create, or if you already have the existing dataset like I have it right here, you can see that from here as well. You can specify the source data set as well. To show the demonstration, let me just create a new dataset which is of source dataset which is of type storage, Azure Blob Storage. So I'll be using the Azure Blob Storage as source dataset, and then from here I'm going to specify the file format. As in this demonstration we are only interested in a specific file which is of type CSV, so I'll be using this file type as an eliminator. Then use the CSV file, and then your dataset is ready. You have to give it a name to your dataset, copy CSVs files, right? So that's the dataset will do. Dataset will require an option to connect using the link service, so you have to specify the link service as an option. So let's choose the link service which is available. So link service basically specifies what is the or where is my storage account in this case, right? Because our dataset is trying to connect to storage account. So where is my storage account? That definition or that configuration defined in the link service. So choose the link service. Now as soon as you choose the link service source, you can click here on the browse option. That will connect to the source location, source storage account, and it will show all these containers which are available at the source location. As I'm interested only in the input container, so I'll be selecting this input container, and it will show all the files which are available in this input container. Now even the file format I have selected as in PNG or as in CSV, but still it is showing the PNG file. The reason for that is because the data set here in this case will not be able to make a decision whether it would like to select only the PNG file or not, or only the CSV file or not. But you can set the configuration in the next section. So let me just click on OK to create a data set and attach this data set to source location. So let's click OK. So that has successfully attached the data set to this location. I can click here on the preview data, and that should basically preview the data if it can. Let's see. So that has basically previewed a very first file, I guess, right? So let's just see that. Now, next thing we have to specify is the sink, which is a target data set. For target, I'm going to use the existing data set, which is the destination block storage. I don't want to use any other configurations. It says that copy behavior. Do we want to copy a file which is available within the folder or not, and all those things. So I'm going to leave it as is for now. Next thing is, do we want to specify any specific prefix or wildcard or list the file type? As of now, I'm going to select any of these options because I want to see if that can copy only the CSV file only with this option, which is a file path in the data set. So let's validate this file or validate this. Yeah. So you can see that as soon as I validate it, I'm getting the error that if you use the copy data must be binary when the sink is binary data set, right? Or file path data set is folder, the wildcard name is must be required. What does it means that if you use this option, it will try and copy all the file types, whereas when we selected a data set, right, we have selected the data set with a specific file type, which is this one, right? And that is the reason you have to specify the wildcard file path. And in the wildcard file path, you can specify within this storage container, go and select, by default it is given select star, but you can say it as select CSV, and that will basically be able to filter out only the CSV file. And now if I try and validate again, it should be validated. You can see that the other error is gone now. We are able to select that option. The other error is not there anymore. Okay. So now the next thing it is giving is when the sink, which is a destination, next error it is giving is when source must be binary when the sink is binary. What does it means is, here in this case our source is of binary type, right? If I just open that, you can see that it is only selecting targeting a binary file, whereas our sink type, which is destination type, is a binary type. So pipelines are not allowed to use the source as in CSV and destination as in binary. So you have to use the destination also as in binary type. Now for that reason, I have to use another destination. So for that, I'm going to create another destination. Let me just quickly create another destination which is only targeting to binary type. So we'll say that dataset test. Let me just create a destination which is of type CSV, which is going to target only CSV file. Link service, I can use the same link service, not an issue. Specify the output folder. So now my source and destination, both of them are of type CSV. Let's just validate again. This time the validation is successfully completed. Let me just publish the changes. Now you can see that we have 3 changes. One is this pipeline, which is targeting to CSV. Another one is source dataset, which is of CSV type, targeting to storage account but filtering out the CSV type. Destination is also storage account but targeting to CSV type. I'll publish that, and that publish will start. So as it is successfully published, now we can debug this pipeline. So let me just close this in case if your pipeline is closed, and if you want to run it, you can simply double click on the pipeline which you want to run. And let's say I want to debug this pipeline, click on this debug option. That will run an instance of this pipeline, and it will be available in the output section here at the bottom, and it shows activity by activity which activity is currently running from the pipeline. As currently we just have one activity in our pipeline, so it is just going to show one activity in this sequence. So activity is completed, and now if I see use this lens icon, that will show that okay, it has used 4 files which it has copied, and whereas in the destination in our source location we have in total 5 items, right? One of them PNG, rest of them CSV. Now let's verify that verify our storage account destination and see if which all files are copied. If we look at here, only the CSV files are getting copied, right? The PNG file which was there, which is not copied, and that too is happening because of the setting which we have in this activity configuration, because we are using a wildcard file path, right? And here we have specified give me select star from this location where file type is CSV, right? So that is what in this demonstration, just to summarize, we have used the copy activity in our data factory to copy a specific file type from the storage account and copied those files to a destination storage account. I hope you have found this useful. If it is, please give it a thumbs up and do not forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thanks for watching it. See you in the next video.